morning students. Today's topic is application of diode as a rectifier. Rectifier, the function of rectifier which converts the AC into the DC is known as rectifier. Diodes are used as a rectifier purpose. Rectifier basically what it does, it conducts during the positive half cycle and remains off during the negative half cycles. What does that mean? It means सिर्फ पॉजिटिव हाफ साइकिल में ये कंडक्ट करता है और नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल में इट रिमेन्स द इन ए ऑफ स्टेट. So electrical energy, how electrical energy has been converted from AC to DC, you can see in this diagram. General conversion of the AC into DC. How done? You have supplied the AC and then there is a step down transformer is there which will step down the voltage. Then output of this is AC. Then we use the rectifier which will convert this AC into the pulse DC form, and then we use the filter which will remove the unwanted noise, and then there is a stabilizer which will stabilize the output voltage and we get the pure DC output. And these DC outputs are basically used for operating the electronics devices. For electronics devices we need a circuit which converts the AC to the DC, and that circuit is known as the rectifier. So there are two types of rectifiers. One is known as the half wave rectifier, second is full wave rectifier, and full wave rectifier is further converted into the center tap and bridge type rectifier. So we will going to study one by one. First is half wave rectifier. In half wave rectifier there is only single diode is used in the circuit. You can see here single diode is used in the circuit. We have supplied the AC voltage, then there is a step down transformer, and then you use the diode which will convert this AC into the DC, and RL is the output load where we get the output voltage. So when we apply the sine wave AC signals from here, that is sine wave, then diode, what the function of diode, it is positive, it is negative. When we supply the positive half cycle, what happened? During the positive half cycle it is in a forward bias and current start flowing through it, then you will get the output across the load RL. So you get the output at this one. When it is negative half cycle means it is in a reverse bias and diode in a reverse bias, so there will be no flow of current through the circuit. There will be no current. That means if you not get any current, there will be no output across the circuit. So output, it is in a zero state, means there will be no flow of current through this. During the negative half cycle, again positive half cycle, it is positive, it is forward bias, so we will get the output again same is the negative. So in half wave rectifier we use only single diode is used, and it conduct the current only in positive half cycle, and there will be no current during the negative half cycle, as we see in this, because in the negative half cycle diode will work in a reverse bias. So current will be flowing in a only one direction through the load, that is RL. Okay, this is the working of half wave rectifier, and here are some advantages, disadvantages of this one. It has low output and efficiency is 40.6% only, and there are lot of ripples at the output side. Next is full wave rectifier. Full wave rectifier, it consists of two diodes, and current will be flow in same direction for both the half cycle, that is positive half as well as the negative half cycle, as we apply the AC through the AC as a input signal. In full wave rectifier we use two diodes are working alternately. For positive half cycle one diode will be work, and for negative half cycle another diode will be working. So we will get the output at the both the end, that is positive as well as the negative half cycles. There are two types of full wave rectifier. First is center tape full wave rectifier, and second one is bridge rectifier. In a center tape full wave rectifier, what happened? Full wave rectifier, we use the two diodes, that is D1 D2, and center tape means in a transformer we use the output load is connected at the center of transformers. That's why it is known as the center tap full wave rectifier. We will get the output here at the center of the transformer. That's what is known as the center tap full wave rectifier. Now we will study the working of the center tap full wave rectifier. During the positive half cycle of input, what happened? It is positive and it is A is positive, this is negative. What happened? Your diode D1 will be in a forward bias and D2 in a reverse bias, because it is negative, this is positive, this is positive terminal, this is negative. It is consisting of P and N. So D1 is in a forward bias and D2 in a reverse bias. That means the current will be start flowing through only D1. D1 is used to flow the current because it is in a forward bias, and we get the output across the load. That means when this is, then you get the output, that is output voltage V out across through D1. So there is a output get during positive half cycle, and during negative half cycle, when we apply the negative half cycle input, what happened? This is then negative and this is positive, and this is then D1 becomes in a D1 is in a, this is negative, this is positive, then D1 is a reverse bias and D2 is a forward bias, and D2 is in forward and D1 is reverse during the negative half cycle. Then D2 will be start flowing the current through this D2, and this is forward bias, this is reverse bias, and D1 will not flow the current. So we will get the output at RL by using the D2 diode, and D2 will start flowing the current through it. So we will get the output during negative because of the diode D2, and again positive half cycle, D1 is conducting, then we get the output due to D1, and negative half cycle we get the output due to the D2. This is the working of center tape full wave rectifier, which is explained separately. You can see in this diagram, for the positive half cycle, this only first diode it is working, and D2 in a reverse bias, no current will be flowing through the D2. Then and during negative half cycle, D2 is conducting, it is in a forward bias, so current will be start flowing through the D2 across the load. You can see separately these two diagrams.